My Akhara are permitted here, but I should not linger. Do my eyes deceive me? I have heard whispers of such a place, where titans fought and died. You know why I am here. Relent. It's time to go. It is warm and beautiful.
This ruby is beautiful and quite haunting. Perhaps it is simply my imagination, but I feel as if there is something staring back at me from deep inside. Impressive, young one. Now we have everything we need to recreate the Horn of the Vastiri. It'll take a bit of carving. I think the flame ruby goes here. Imbue the essence of water with the proper motions. Maybe I'll just tighten that there. Snap that off. Oh, I hope that wasn't important. All right. It's a bit like the original horn. If my fingers were more nimble, I could have done better. This won't blow a gale across the entire Vestiri, but it will serve our purpose. Here, take it. You retraced Obala's journey, so you should be the one to sound the horn.
This is an immense honor.
It is time to use the reforged Horn of the Vestiri to open the way through. Prepare yourself. War is nigh.
Onwards, to war.
The path to Deshar has been opened. Infiltrate the towers and stop the Faradin from feeding the beast.
As we approach Deshar, I feel I must ask something of you once more. There is someone I care about. Let us leave it at that. I have learned she went on a lone journey to the spires 3 moons past, and she has not returned. The others cannot know of this, for there was neither sickness nor injury involved. Do you understand? I simply wish to know the truth of what happened, to end the pain of not knowing. If you happen to find Lailuma's body in the dunes below the spires, and if you bring me something of hers, then I will know. If you do not, then no one ever will. I do not know how things are done in your Akara, but here, those that cannot earn burial in the sky have a tradition of their own. Because they are not allowed to rest above, when they feel sickness or injury taking hold, they leap from the windswept heights of Deshar to the dunes below. Though their bodies will still be lost in the sands, our greatest fear, lying at the base of honor, is the next best thing to lying upon it. You can understand why I was concerned that Lailuma chose to travel there alone. Now the sandstorm is cleared. We have a chance to chase down Jamanra. Though I am not gifted with sight, I clearly see the dangers ahead of us. You must keep your wits about you.
Enter Deshar, and take our vengeance upon the Faradin within. We will flank them while you ascend and undertake your duty.
The Winter Sekhema's challenge. I am right where I deserve to be.
The proving grounds for the Sisterhood is complete. Though it broke many bones and some backs, the triumph is ours to behold. Zarok has been the most helpful aid. He came to us at Tel Jari, but now he is something more.
I will serve. We have met in battle, but not in peace. I am Balbala, once a traitor, long a sorrowed prisoner. As Jinn here, I shall serve as your guide. Together, we shall prove ourselves worthy. I have had a great many years to think on my foolish choices, and now all I want is to earn my right to rest. This place was built to determine honor, to prove oneself worthy as a Sekema. Tradition allowed for one Dekara and one advisor. If I aid you here, and if you succeed, then my crimes will finally be forgiven. Then and only then may I join those that have gone before. I hardly know the woman I was before. I remember betraying my Akara, but the reasons why now feel petty and small. If I could go back, if I could speak to the woman I was, I would tell her what a fool she was being. Would she listen? Probably not. The mistakes we make are shaped from who we are. The tale women of many Akaras gathered on the day of my sentencing. Death was not punishment enough for my crime. They enacted the ritual, but my imprisonment as Jinn would not have been possible without my willful agreement. I accepted. I let it happen because I deserved it. I have no idea how long I was trapped there, but it was as close to eternity as I can possibly imagine. The role of advisor is strictly bound by tradition. I may offer you aid, but only in certain specific ways. Look to me in your times of doubt. What happened to the plains of Vastiri? The land has changed so much since the time of my imprisonment. There were several desert regions slowly spreading, but it wasn't like this. The Halani gates where I committed my crimes were waterlocks for a river. Now there is nothing but sand and salt flats. How could they have allowed this to happen?
Perhaps here, Balbala, we can both be redeemed. My time has come.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Furious Stone Lord! I challenge you!
Stand clear. What falls? Look out for the slam! It burns! Beware of what falls! What falls? Look out for the slam! Stand clear! For the slam. what falls. Look out for the slam. Beware of what falls. It burns. Look out for the slam.
I am worthy.
I knew you would succeed.
The elements are mine to wield.
You have danced with death and survived. The trial is complete. Whether they like it or not, the others must accept you as a Dekara now. The Tail Woman life was never meant for you. I can see that. So perhaps they will come to see it as well. I am finally free. But I find I do not wish to rest just yet. This place is in disrepair, though it may take another 1,000 years. I must restore it to its former glory. Should you need me, I will continue to serve as your guide here. If you wish to challenge the trial again, find more barriers, more coins. The Jinn within will inhabit this place, much like I do.
I hope there is time to protect our honored dead.
You found a letter? For your sake, do not speak of its contents. I will burn it. When I have the opportunity, I intend to return to Deshar and mark the location of Lailuma's body. A stone, perhaps. Something inconspicuous. Others will not know, but I will. She will be remembered.
Ah, Deshar, the city of the dead. In these harrowing times, one could be forgiven for thinking the risen dead live there, if that form of existence can even be called living. No. Long before we had to worry about the dead rising, we built towering spires to return our people to the sky. Our honored dead lie openly, enjoying the sun, not hidden from it under the earth. Over time, they are scoured away, becoming the wind and sand you feel on your skin at this very moment. I will soon make the journey to Deshar myself. Once I train a replacement, I could wait, but I prefer to meet death on my feet. Who knows? I may even be the first mortal to win my battle and defeat Nakrata in spiritual combat. I might not look the part now, but when I was younger, you would have found me to be a formidable rival.
The Faradan should know better than to let this madness transpire.
Let these towers stand for all time, so that the sands may never swallow the honored dead. We give you to the sky and to the wind, in defiance of the doom of the desert.
You are relentless, but that makes you predictable. The time of the Paladin is nigh.
For raising the Defiler.
The Faradin have assembled a tremendous dreadnought, a war caravan larger than we have ever seen. As we speak, it is barreling through the heart of the Vestiri, leaving devastation in its wake.
We will have our justice.
The time has come for a final confrontation. We must attack the dreadnought and face Jamon-Ra and the beast ourselves. This must end here.